Hola de nuevo, soy Ajaxins. Hoy os traigo un juego que pensaba que ya nunca os traería, Dishonored 2. Como sabréis, si habéis visto uno de mis vídeos de XCOM en el que hablaba de los ports de PC, o era en ese, ahora ya no me acuerdo de si fue ese, la verdad. Bueno, el caso fue que Dishonored cuando salió en PC me lo compré y fue un desastre. El rendimiento era horrible. Y un juego por el que llevaba un hype brutal desde hace meses, pues acabó siendo un juego que no quería ni ver. Y fue brutal porque llegó un punto en que con los parches llegó a funcionar bastante bien, no perfecto, empecé, pero aún así no me apetecía nada jugar. Era eso de que pasar del hype al desastre de ver lo que ocurrió, porque los parches tardaron meses en sacarlos. Pero bueno, al final ya me he librado de todo ese mal rollo. Y he vuelto con muchas ganas de jugarlo. Me pasé el Dishonored 1 y dije, hostia, necesito jugar al 2. Porque realmente es un juego que es muy guapo. La putada era el tema del rendimiento. Y bueno, he estado jugando un buen rato en la versión de One. Y funciona muy bien. He oído en algunas reviews que por lo visto hay algún fallo extraño en algunas partidas que cuando llegas al final se te corrompe la partida. Espero que no pase. Pero de momento está funcionando muy bien y el rendimiento está siendo muy bueno. Así que por poco que pueda, pues miraría de subirlo el resto, porque es un juego que me gustaría disfrutar y bueno, compartirlo con vosotros también. Nada, espero que lo disfrutéis. Durante esta primera partida va a ser una run con Corvo. Más que nada porque cuando jugué en PC probé a Emily. Emily está muy bien, el tema de los poderes son diferentes y todo el rollo, pero después de haber jugado al uno me apetece una con Corvo para jugar una run un poco más... ¿cómo se dice? Ahora no me sale. Ah, más en casa, algo de lo que estoy más acostumbrado, porque Emily no deja de ser un cambio de jugabilidad. Pues nada, ahora sí lo dejo y espero que os guste la serie.
If only I could spend every day running and jumping. Now to test my agility.
Come to me. You've learned well. Let's see how quiet you are, young lady. I want you to sneak up on me, if you can.
Father's always on about the value of quiet feet.
Move up quietly and apply. That's my girl. Use cover to stay out of sight.
Didn't see anything at all.
Given time, an enemy will notice you, even if you're at the edge of their peripheral
Quiet as a
vision.
lynx stalking a gazelle.
Remember, a pistol will wake up everyone in the building. Your crossbow is quiet. Perfect shot. for some more weapons and combat training. Let's beat each other up, shall we? Yes. You hit hard. That's my daughter. When someone swings a sword at you, block. Good. Well done. Very good. You've got a natural instinct for fighting. If you time your block right, you'll throw an enemy off balance. You're quick. Smart move. You can choke an enemy out, even in combat. Come on. Block with your blade. Come on. While they're off balance, deliver a fatal blow. Go for the fatality. Feel better knowing you can take care of yourself. When trouble does finally come, you're ready to fight.
Why do we celebrate the anniversary of an assassination? 15 years ago, in the middle of a plague that nearly destroyed Dunwall, a paid killer assaulted the palace where I was born and stabbed my mother in the heart. In the aftermath, the men who sent the assassin tried to use me as a pawn in a game of power. They would have succeeded, but my father, Corvo Attano, hunted them down and cut their conspiracy to pieces. All these years later, am I the ruler my mother wanted me to be? Now, we face a new crisis. A monster the papers are calling the Crown Killer has been picking off my enemies and dressing it up like my father and I are responsible. I don't know whether to get on a ship and sail to the opposite side of the world, or to have everyone around me executed.
Watch your step, Majesty.
I'm not looking forward to all the ceremony today.
Your signet ring. There. You're ready.
Thank you, Alexei. Open the doors.
All hail Her Imperial Majesty, Emily Caldwin.
Loyal subjects, we're going through a difficult time, but today we honor my mother, the late Jessamine Caldwin. May her memory survive through the ages.
Emily.
You look tired, Father.
Every year, I think the anniversary of Jessamine's death will be easier, but it never is.
I wish Mother was still the Empress. I don't think I'm very good at this.
You're still learning. Don't worry about the rabble-rousers, and we'll catch the Crown Killer, eventually.
People are saying it's you. That these assassinations are a misguided effort to protect me.
No. Someone's trying to make us look guilty by targeting your enemies.
I wish I could just run away from all this.
Sometimes you do. You think I don't know about your nights out on the rooftops? Courage. The ceremony will be over soon.
Royal Protector and Father. I should have passed a law against that combination of titles years ago.
Your Majesty, Before we begin the day's observances, we have an unexpected visitor. The Duke of Serkonos.
Ramsey says the Duke is bringing special gifts.
That's intriguing.
His Grace Luca Abel, Duke of Serkonos!
Mechanical soldiers? Amazing.
What is this, Ramsey? I didn't authorize those things.
Your Imperial Majesty and Royal Protector Corvo Attano, a native of our homeland. Serkonos offers condolences on this sorrowful day, and gifts to remind you of our nation, the rising star on the southern horizon.
We thank you, Your Grace.
Save your thanks. For now, I give you the greatest gift of all, family. I present the lost sister of Jessamine Caldwin, your rightful Empress, Delilah Caldwin.
Impossible.
My mother had a sister?
My dearest niece, hello.
It's not true.
My father was Emperor Euhorn Jacob Caldwin, and Jessamine was my younger sister. At the time of her death, I wasn't ready to make myself known to you, and I was forced to leave Dunwall. But now I'm home.
If you really are my mother's sister, you're welcome to stay as long as you like.
Little Sparrow, blackened by bad memories, I'm here to relieve you of your crown. My father's promise, whispered in secret so many years ago, is now fulfilled.
Watch your tongue. Emily Caldwin is the daughter of Empress Jessamine Caldwin.
Royal Protector, how naive to think you could get away with these murders. Living in my palace has protected you, but that's over. Hear me, all of you. Your rightful Empress has returned.
All hail the Empress Delilah, first of her name. Arrest Emily Caldwin and her father for the Crown Killer murder.
What?
Can't still my heart. You in cold marble. Corvo Attano, how handsome you are for a man of your age. And how long had you hidden the mark of the outsider? I expect it's a wonderful story.
I'll lock him in the Empress's chambers, and then I'll bring him to Coldridge Prison to tell his trial. My father lost it all. Sent me to the City Watch, one step above begging. Think I had to take your orders? Corvo Attano, son of a Zirconan tradesman.
Captain Ramsey, I heard shouting. Lord Corvo, what happened?
That'll be all, Captain Mayhew. Oh! So that's the Royal Protector's fancy weapon. What kind of sword folds in half? There's a legend in the City Watch. The Empress's last resort, the safe room inside your daughter's chambers, is holding enough gold to buy an island. And they say this is one of the only two keys.
What happened? Alexei, the throne room, Emily. Nothing I can do alone. I need to get out of here. always has a way of turning sour, just as soon as you get comfortable. Took away the mark of the outsider. No more sorcery.
Lord Protector, I can't believe Ramsey's a traitor. Is Lady Emily all
There's a
right?
coup underway. She's imprisoned for lack of a better word.
You've got to get out of the tower. Maybe through Emily's safe room. There was a captain earlier today, down at the docks, looking for you. Get away, and help Emily.
I'm sorry, Captain Mayhew. Goodbye. Need my ring to open the safe room. Ramsey has it. These bastards are working with Ramsey and the Duke of Serkonos. Disloyal dogs.
Throne room blocked off. We should have the time we need. Just stay here and stall anyone who comes by. I'll be back when I've searched the royal chambers, assuming I don't accidentally lock myself in this damn safe room.
We'll cover for you if anyone from the Duke's party returns.
Captain.
Think you're smart?
I'll find you. Where are you hiding?
Hey, who is...
That was for my daughter, traitor. Nothing will stop me from bringing you home, Emily. Anton Sokolov made this lock. Emily would fall asleep in here after the plague. I'd better take these. Out into the world once more. How many people had forgotten this mask? The reserves won't help against Delilah, even if I had a way to carry it all out of here. Until I understand this, I have to go into hiding. I should make my way to the docks. Gotta get out of Dunwall. What do I have to do to get Emily back? What do I have to become? need to find a ship.
Listen up, I have bad news.
The city is crawling with the Duke's men.
Corporal Moore checked the royal quarters, and Corvo Atano has apparently fled the tower. We've got to find him. That's it. You've got your orders. Spread out and find the fugitive. We're in this with the Duke of Circano, sink or swim. There's no way to turn back now. Should have listened to Mom and become a hairdresser. He says keep alert, and I says I am alert. I've been alert. And he says yeah, but this time I really mean it. Let's see what you've got. You aren't going anywhere. Take this.
Attention, Dunwall citizens.
Attention, Dunwall citizens.
Who's this?
What's going on?
Show yourself.
No!
This the crown.
No! Hey, who is... Road is blocked.
I don't know that ship, but maybe the captain can help.
Let's go! It's the Royal Protector! Clever, huh? Former, I mean. We've got our orders! The Duke wants the former Royal Protector!
What am I going to do? Something's going on at Dunwall Tower all across this... Lord Protector, forgive me for saying it, but you look like death warmed over.
It's been an unusual day. There's a coup underway and I'm being blamed for the Crown Killer murders.
My name's Megan Foster. I work with an old ally of yours, Anton Sokolov. We learned something scary down in the south, and I came to warn you.
I know, Anton. The Duke's here with a woman named Delilah who's seized the throne. They have Emily and I barely got out. For now, I have to get away, recover my footing.
Bad things always seem to happen in Dunwall. Feels like the end of the world.
I need to get to Karnaca, where the Crown Killer murders started. Delilah must have been down there for a while, and I've got to figure out what's going on.
The dreadful whale will get you there. Should we go?
Let's go. Something's not right, but it seems familiar somehow. I remember this endless cold. Where are you? You might as well show yourself.
Corvo, old friend. Do I even have to say it? You've lost another Empress. Delilah was born a pawn, but now she's got the throne. 15 years ago, the assassin Dowd could have warned you about her if you'd bothered to ask, but you were too busy for questions. Times have changed, Corvo, and you haven't been watching the dark corners of the world. Maybe living in a palace has made you soft. What happens when you push a man farther than he ever thought he could go? Does he snap? And what happens when he tries to go home? Maybe you'll finally learn what it feels like to kill an Empress. Dowd could have told you about that, too.
I felt this so long ago. The void. It was still there all along. Never thought I'd be here again. Feels as good as I remember. Now, I've been here before.
I know you. Do you remember? It's been so long, and you've been through so much. Even as an echo of myself, it's good to know you're there.
Jessamine, if all I can hear are the last echoes of your voice, that's enough.
Only the last of my essence, with you for a while. If only I could reach across this great expanse and take you into my arms. But I have this to offer. My gift and my curse. Summon me to your hand, and I will guide you when I can.
Who is Delilah, really? Jessamine's sister? Bearing the outsider's mark?
There are no stars in the sky here. There is no sky.
There's no one quite like Delilah. I watched her pull herself up from blood and filth until she was in a position to steal from the wisest scholars in the Empire. Survival and ambition, art and magic, with a cunning that makes fawning sycophants of those around her, all of it leading to what you saw at Dunwall Tower. Delilah's playing the long game. She took all the abuse the world could deal out, and now she has a crown. But I'll let you in on a secret. She's got her eyes set on a much greater prize.
Maybe I got lazy. Fell asleep at my post. Somehow everything I love is at risk. Again. Last time I saw Karnaca, I was just 18. Boarding a ship bound for Dunwall. It was dawn, and I'd been up all night dancing 3 sheets to the wind. I was puffed up with the old Duke's favor, and I thought I was the greatest swordsman the Isles had ever known. For over 3 decades, I've lived in a palace, watching over the people I love. I've had an empress die in my arms, and raised another from birth. Who would have thought I'd come back home, the most wanted man in the Isles, following the trail of a monstrous killer? What would that 18-year-old think of me now?
Be cursed. Daft old man. This is some Cheer up. When you're ready to talk, I'll tell you what I know. Duke's probably not back from Dunwall yet. If we're lucky, the Howlers will be distracted by some score they're looking.
Dearest Emily, or must I say, your Imperial Majesty, I have something that you and Corvo must hear at the first opportunity. It concerns the murders happening across the Empire, committed by this so-called Crown Killer. When I left Bristol years ago, I swore I'd never again take part in any further political matters. I've done my share of bad things, and some good, before and after the Rat Plague. But here in Karnaca, I've uncovered a terrible conspiracy against you. Here, at the bottom of the Empire, the cobblestones smell of death and corruption. I'm staying with an associate, Megan Foster, aboard her vessel, the Dreadful Whale. We'll leave for Dunwall in the morning, as soon as the tides are willing. I keep thinking of the way sweet Jessamine was stolen from you and your father, and I fear it might be your turn to face such turmoil. I know Corvo would protect you with his life, but please do not trust anyone.
There you are, old man. I was asked to pay you a visit.
Wait, what's wrong with you? Megan!
Off we go, Sokolov, to somewhere more private.
We've been en route for 2 weeks. I hope Sokolov is all right.
All right, you've explained part of it. What were you and Sokolov doing here?
The old man loved Karnaca, but he'd caught wind of a conspiracy tied to the Crown Killer. He wanted to warn you.
There were reports about tensions rising. Corruption, street violence. It's the sort of thing that happens, and usually the local authorities resolve it.
The new Duke has let things slide. But Sokolov concluded he might be the head of the conspiracy. He came in looking shocked, and if you've heard his after-dinner stories, you know that's unusual. We were going to set out for Dunwall, but something happened.
The Crown Killer.
Yes, the hatch ripped open and Sokolov screamed. All I caught was a glimpse of someone carrying him across the deck. I followed as long as I could, toward Addermeyer Institute. It's run by the alchemist Hypatia. Maybe the Duke is using a patient of hers, the Crown Killer.
Addermeyer was a solarium years ago. I'll get inside and eliminate the Crown Killer. Maybe the alchemist will cooperate, maybe she won't. Either way, I'll try to figure out what happened to Sokolov, too.
I would say good luck, but I don't think you want my luck. When you get done at the Institute, disable the watchtower. Once it's down, I'll bring the boat around. We'll take the skiff to the shore when you're ready. Ready for me to drop you at the docks?
Ready. The old city must have changed a lot.
Off we go then.
One more time, old friend.
Take you to Adamire by boat, but security's too tight. The Grand Guard have a watchtower there. Go inland and use the carriage station. Before his death, the old Duke of Serkonos spent decades building up Karnaca. After Duke Luca Abel took over, he started draining the wealth out of the city as fast as he could. Orgies and week-long feasts.
I remember the old Duke Theodanis. He was a good man.
Watch yourself on the way to Adamire. The Duke's given the Grand Guard run of the city. Strangers get attacked on sight.
I can take care of myself.
This is a good spot. Reach Adamire, take out the Crown Killer, and find out where Sokolov was taken. The alchemist, Hypatia. She'll help if she can. Sokolov likes her.
I'll see you later at Adamire. Just wait to bring up the boat until after I've disabled the watchtower.
Welcome to Karnaca, stranger.
What ship is that out there? You know the skipper?
What is wrong with this city?
A dreadful whim. No, it's not.
Damn it. Hello there.
You know that was supposed to go to us.
Are you
What
coming
are we supposed
tonight?
to do now? We're out of
Nah, not this time.
So many people trying to get away from Karnaca.
Fellow Serkonans, in the Duke's absence, I have the following announcement.
See, things aren't bad enough. Now I have to be on the lookout for some no good of the night. Why me?
And carried out by the former Royal Protector, Corvo Attano. The Grand Serkonan Guard, stopping and questioning all foreigners and new workers on the streets of Karnaca.
Hey, come here. They should do like me.
An underground market. Illegal trade means weapons and ammunition.
Place, I'll trade with you. Glad we could do business. Ah, you want blueprints for better weaponry? Why you cover your face is not my affair. I shouldn't deal with strangers. I have something that might interest you. My name's Mindy Blanchard, and that mask tells me you're someone who goes into places where you don't belong. Want to help me with something? You scratch my ass, I'll scratch yours.
I need to get to Addermeyer Institute. Can you help?
Yeah, I know how to do that. You go get a body for me, and I'll help you with your problem. Don't worry, he's already dead.
You want me to bring you a corpse? What's the story there?
The overseers are holding him at their outpost. They think he was a kind of a witch. I want the body for reasons of my own. Sneak in and take it, then meet me in the old basement below the dentist office near there.
I'll consider it.
Flies stop us?
I'm in. Just remember to move slowly, and don't get too close. Close to the nests.
We don't even know.
Carl, going through there puts us on the other side of the wall of light.
If you want out of the city as bad as I do, this is our chance.
No. More likely we all get stunned to death. Then we end up hatching more blood flies for the next group.
Infested, all right. We used to throw rocks at these nests when I was young. Just go slow and mind the distance. Easy.
And another way to get past the wall of light.
must work a double shift. So I don't have to listen to him tell me about how good it was under the Duke's father.
How'd the execution go?
Use your eyes. They all died. Yeah, there was some old man screamed and blubbered like one of them was the last woman in the aisles. Tried to throw her a bouquet of wild mimosas. Then drag him away.
More just in the cleanup detail. Anyone been assigned yet to cart up the bodies? Sometimes they're still wearing watches and lockets.
Yeah. It never occurred to me. When the lieutenant comes back, I'll ask if she needs a couple of volunteers.
Miserable rat. I told you what would happen if you reported me. I warned you. Please, you gave me no choice. Please? It's too late for that, Rapallo. Guess what happens next? This is how we get
Move along.
rid of snitches.
We're conducting a search for heretical
If anyone
artifacts.
asks, he just ran through it.
Here? Listen,
Yeah.
I only need
This area is restricted on the authority of the Abbey. No one is allowed inside. I am certain we will find what we're looking for.
Hey, is the windmill turning all right up there? No problems?
Dig deep, brother. Remember that profane seeks to hide itself.
Good. I like this setup better than using the well oil tanks. The wind won't run dry.
A glittering thing. That's all it was. A bauble, a trinket. Yet it caught my eye. Why be tempted by such gilded nothings?
Trust me. Don't stand too close to the wall of light.
Root out the signs of corruption. Seek the scribblings and scratchings of heresy. Do not the mind of the deviant, for their thoughts are drowned in dark waters.
Karnaca was a lovely city once, before the Duke began choking the life out of the place, before the Crown Killer started painting the walls red. Now you're here, and I have to wonder whether you're gonna give it that final nudge, or pull it back from the edge. We've both seen cities go bad before. Vermin, blood, and betrayal. It's happening again. I hope you're ready.
Why do so many have so little? It was never meant to be this way.
Where do you think you're going? Impossible!
Wait, where is he?
It is the sorry story of a man, most high within the Abbey, who was banished during the Rat Plague. His name may not be spoken, and all written record of his existence has been erased. So grave were his errors. Something is amiss. Some heathen grown bold by these times. From the pinnacle of discipline to the muddiest ditch of disgrace. That is his tale. To once wear the cloth of the High Overseer, and to later bear the heretic's brand across the flesh of his face. How did this come to pass, brothers and sisters? Look to the 7 strictures, and you will... No.
Look, I don't even...
This heretic's body is important, even though I don't fully understand the situation. We'll wait for the Vice Overseer. When should Byrne arrive? He's engaged currently.
That's
He'll
it.
send someone else.
The body Mindy sent me after.
Until then, we stay where we are. Won't the heretic's corpse attract blood flies, brother? No, I've dusted it already. We should be fine here for now. But mark me, anyone who shows up here has ill will at heart. There are no coincidences in Karnaca. What the? Stop! You so die, creature of the void! Come at me! I'll perform rites over your corpse, blasphemer! I smell heresy on you! End of the road? What in the void just happened? I'll kill you.
What's going on here? What's going on here?
Come on, come on. Hurry up. Hey, you got him. Put it down in the hole. Good job. Take this.
You said you had a trick for getting closer to Adamire.
I just sent one of my boys to turn off the power to the carriage rails. When the juice is off, you can walk along the rails and get where you need to go. On the other side, there's a station that will take you to Adamire.
All right then. This is goodbye.
search the whole place. I don't have time for that.
More Grand Guard soldiers. Best to avoid.
Into the road for you. No way.
What's going on here? It's all right.
I can smell the sickness of heresy. So close. We must find these heretics.
Hey, I'll break your face!
I don't have time for games.
That's it. The electricity is off.
Is closed to the public.
We'll have to try again. We have to see Dr. Hypatia.
They don't let anyone see her anymore. Not even people who need urgent...
Addermire Station. This should take me out to the Institute. No one ever goes out there anymore.
Listen to him tell me about how good it was.
The Addermeyer Institute is my best chance of tracking down the Crown Killer. Alexandria Hypatia turned an old solarium into a center for medicinal knowledge that's famous throughout the Isles. She's an alchemist, brilliant and dedicated to helping the miners in Karnaca and their families. If anyone knows what happened to Sokolov and where this all leads, she will.
Anyone caught taking medicinal supplies will be written up and fined.